Hello everyone, it's Matthew and it's now the 24th of the 12th, 2016. You're listening to me on the Nibiru channel, and also the time is 1:04 PM here in the UK. There you can see on the screen there, the darkness again. It's here again, and basically it's hidden behind those clouds. You can see on the top right hand side the pink reflections. Now this is important because if you look closely, these reflections are moving, and I believe that the solar flares coming from the sun are basically burning the hydrogen off the clouds, which we've all said before in the past. Our sun is being affected by the binary twin. So it's just important, as I said before, just to keep an eye on all the different cams. Look at the sea in the far right corner. You can see it bashing against the rocks there. Because we still have a storm. We had a storm yesterday. The only thing is it didn't last 10 minutes. So these erratic storms come in and then they stop. And also with the hailstones and things, they stop every 5 minutes. It's very strange erratic weather, and we're getting this because of Nemesis. Nemesis is lurking close to us now, the binary twin round the wolf. Here is the Parasan's weather cam. Look at this storm that's coming in. There's a huge storm coming in, and also you can see up there the black chemtrail on the sky above, and also look at the haze of the sun where it's supposed to be. Below that is the Nemesis system. As I said before, it's hugely coming in now because we're getting these. We had before the reflections. Now we've got movement reflections. We've got these pink reflections that are coming in, and also they're moving, meaning that these reflections and also these solar flares are coming in at 100%. Every single day on this cam they spray with a black chemtrail going straight across the skies, so you can't see everything. You can't see anything. Government are hiding this, and also they're spraying the skies every day now behind those grey clouds. Hundreds of planes are being used to spray the skies. Look at the horizon here. It's very important because the system is here behind all that thick chemical chemtrailing. This is another cam that's across Jerens Bay, and basically you can see where the sky, you can see the natural clouds being burnt in the darkness. The darkness is here already. And the plasma and the sun on the top right corner, and the pinkness of the reflections from the heavenly bodies down the bottom on the horizon. It's just basically that every single cam is showing the system now. It's very important that you see these systems. Also, I said I was going to do an interview with Scott, Nibiru Planet X channel. Just basically we had some technical difficulties with the signal from here in the UK all the way to the USA. So we're going to try again. So eventually we will get the channel, both channels together running, so we can do that interview. It's very important that viewers see that, because we're all seeing the same objects up there. And Scott's video last night was fantastic, where you can see that these objects are coming from the right hand side of the sun. They are there. Steve Olson's clocked it, and also Jill Martin, many other channels. Jeff has also clocked it as well. So we're all good friends, and we're all talking to each other, emailing each other. And we will do videos, and also do much more videos together as well in the future, because it's so important that we get the truth out there. It really is. This is a live Iceland cam, and also I'll be watching this very closely as well, because you can see at the top right hand corner the darkness, and also all these chemtrails on the horizon. The chemtrails are there, and also the burntness of burning clouds. So basically it's important that we check all the cams. These huge pink reflections from behind the clouds are here now. Now you can't see much on this screen, but the pink reflections show that Nemesis is in our inner solar system. The huge reflections now. Also today I looked at the sun this morning, and they had this harp cloud that was basically just sat there for hours in front of the sun. I don't want you to see what's going on. You can see also on these cams the chemtrails are starting to do their work, spraying the skies at night time, and also whilst the sun's up, look at the reflections over there on the far side on the coastline. Look at, I mean, the thing is, we're all seeing the same skies now. 8:20 a.m. on this cam, you can see basically how dark it's getting. The lights are still on and it's very dim. Pink reflections coming from behind those clouds. I just wish the clouds, these chemtrails, got moved out of the way. It's been informed in the past that these craft have moved out chemtrails out of the way, these unidentified flying objects that have blown them out of the way. Now the thing is though, we would all see the system now. We would see the red skies right now if those thick clouds and chems would be pushed out of the way. Now it's very important. Remember what I said before. This is a Padstow in a harbour cam. Now look at the sky. Look at the horizon. You can see the pink reflections coming through from the solar flares, and also Nemesis. Look at the skyline. You can see some lighter cracks on the right hand side, going very pink. Now the thing is though, these situations are real and happening through the day. Look at the way the clouds are illuminated by the pinkness of the Nemesis system. I've just been spotting this on all different cams, the actual light sources, the pinkness that's coming through. It's very important you see this because the reflections are there and they're getting much closer now. I'm quite surprised really because they are getting closer behind those thick clouds. Please don't be fooled by thinking these are natural clouds, because they're not. They spray the skies every morning with the aluminium and the barium and also all other different chemicals. They even spray blood up there as well. These people are really evil to do this to us, and we're breathing these toxins in. Look at the pinkness. Can you see? It's very important that you actually view these clouds. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zoom in on these clouds to show you closer that these reflections are coming through now. You can see here on this what I've done is I've zoomed in on the clouds, okay, so we can see the difference of the color textures of the reflections that are coming through. It's very important that you see how red they get. And also I've been checking other cams out as well to notice that the red reflections are coming through from behind them. Now what it takes is pointing the camera up to the sun. You need to do this in different parts of the day, okay. Looking at the sun at 6 a.m. in the morning and viewing the skies is very important. You won't be able to see anything as the simulator is covering the sun through the day. And at 3 p.m. onwards, you will see also other objects, heavenly bodies up there where they spray the skies, covering the sun. They are covering our sun because we've got the binary twin in the system in Nibiru. It's so obvious now that this is all happening in front of our eyes. These reflections, these pink reflections, are coming through from behind the clouds, and people are going to start looking up soon because they're going to get redder and redder until people won't see the blue skies. They will see just complete red skies. That storm we had yesterday didn't last long at all, but it was quite a heavy storm. We are getting erratic weather everywhere. We really are. Here is a live recording that starts from 24th today and works its way up right up to the 31st of December 2016. This is the jet stream that's basically erratic and it's not doing anything. This is happening right now. And also the jet stream is being affected by Nemesis, the binary twin. And also it's so important you look at the reflections behind those clouds, because the redness is starting to show itself through the chem clouds now. So I'll keep an eye on the jet stream here. This chart is on my monitor 24/7 on my mobile phone, so I'll be watching the jet stream for you, the viewers and subscribers. So important that we watch the jet stream because it's getting worse. It's flowing at an erratic rate, and also our weather patterns here in the UK and all around the world as well are basically stop and start. They don't know, the weather patterns are just out of sync. They're not basically travelling at the right rate. The flow is gone, and this is all to do with what's happening out there in space as Nibiru is pulling on the Earth's magnetic field. This is what I believe, and I know this to be true because all we're seeing at the moment is chemtrailed skies. Now this jet stream flow back in the day, as I said before, was perfect. It was working its way perfectly. It was running sweet. Everything is breaking down now. The Earth's core is warming up as well. This is another weather cam that's down in Cornwall, just basically showing you. I know the skies are grey. The thing is, look at the darkness. It's very dark over there as well at the moment. This is also a Penzance live cam. Look at the tide that's coming. It's coming in too far. I've been checking the sea levels all around Hull again, and also down in Grimsby. You've got the beach there as well, and I'll be checking the ones over the weekend over at Skegness in the UK. Look on this camera; it's so important. You can see that pink reflection on the skyline, and the lightness and darkness each side, and the sea levels are coming in at a rapid pace. Look at the sea level; it's creeping up because our ice poles, the North Pole and the South Pole, they are absolutely melting. They are melting at a rapid rate, and people walking past are starting to notice now that the sea levels are rising. The beaches are cleared, covered. We are heading into a situation now, and looking at that footage, you can see how high this. I can't believe that people still think that this isn't happening, because I mean, look how it's risen. They shouldn't be that high. There's a beach there, you see. The beach is now covered. Here is the Cornish coastline at St Ives down in Cornwall. There's the timestamp there, it's live, and also you can see the darkness on the horizons, and also you can see where the sea's getting erratic. The thing is though, it's dimming, it's darkening. Sea's coming in. Now the thing is, I believe in the next week or so we're going to have some rough weather, but you can just see them pink reflections out there on the horizon. They're using cloaking technology. They're using chem clouds. Now don't be fooled to say that they're clear skies out there. There's mist in front of them skies. And I will show you the next cam as well. This shows you that there is a huge reflection behind those clouds. This is a real image, and you can see how the clouds are basically being affected by the system. These clouds are lowering. They're getting darker. The land is darker. These pink reflections are from Nibiru. 100% the reflections are here. The only thing is though, it's important that these reflections are getting bigger, showing that the system is getting much, much closer. So I'm going to leave you with this image now, and I will get back to you on more of the cams and more footage. So keep safe, and for tomorrow, have a lovely Christmas from Matt Rod. Hello everyone, it's Matthew, and it's now the 24th of the 12th, 2016. You're listening to me on the Nibiru channel, and also the time is 1:04 PM here in the UK. There you can see on the screen there the darkness again. It's here again, and basically it's hidden behind those clouds. You can see on the top right hand side the pink reflections. Now this is important because if you look closely, these reflections are moving, and I believe that the solar flares coming from the sun are basically burning the whole